Good morning, everybody. May have been maybe Eurovision, but I'm quite early as well. Eurovision was last Saturday.
Good one this year. It may have been the absence of it last year, but there was. Okay. I have a very specific metric with Eurovision where I measure success, and that's
How many weird acts are there?
yes.
I love that every time we see the roundup of weird acts, we get the funky sex vampire guy.
Funky Sex Vampire Guy and Lordy. It's
Well,
always those
Lordy's
two.
always going to be counted as weird. Bless their hearts.
But my measure of success for Eurovision is how many bad Justin Bieber knockoffs are there, and how many I Am Singing Alone in the Rain in the Sadness songs are there. And
There was only one of those, and it got bounced in the semifinal.
exactly.
And honestly, it was very good and should have been in the final. Austria's song was robbed, man. Uh-oh. No sound. That's not good. Oh, okay. Ocean has sound. Wendy, it may be you, it looks like.
I love how Wendy says they have no sound, and I immediately start coughing, like perhaps that will clear the line somehow.
Sounds like Wendy has a technical issue. Good morning, everybody. It's very tired, and I'm quite early. Yes, absolutely, Wendy.
I know those
that is
feels.
accurate. Hey, Pezzy. Good morning.
Far and away, my favorite from Eurovision this year was the Ukraine, who basically just walked on stage and went, "We will now do Witcher cyberpunk folk metal at escalating speed," and it was so good.
In Brighton, I'm vibing with Aaron and Sam and Tim and Amy, but I thought I'd pop by to say hello and I care you. Hi, Specky. Have a fantastic time in Brighton. I hope the weather's lovely. Say hello to everyone for us. Thank you. Oh, dear.
I'm all right. I'm all right.
Right.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Have some coffee. Good morning. And Specky's taking the dog for a walk.
Specky, we have attended Greg's in your name recently. You should know this.
The Ukraine's entry for Eurovision was basically an audition to be in a Melange fight sequence for The Witcher, and I am here for it. Yeah, I'm sorry, Wendy.
Also, if you could track it down on YouTube, they have the best guitarist.
That song, I've listened to it like 4 times. Good morning, everybody. As you can tell, we are still drinking coffee and staring at Louis' doomed face.
Stupid, demony face.
I'm talking about Eurovision, which I did not know was a requested Palestinian boycott target until after it had taken place, because it's nowhere on the BDS boycott, disseminate, sanction. Yeah, BDS website. Unfortunately,
I was unaware that the BDS website was a thing.
it is.
That's very useful.
I will send it to you. Yes, it's very much a thing.
See, this is why when stuff like that happens, I'm always I always try and be very forgiving, because no one can be on top of everything. And when you, in life as in art, when you make a mistake, you have 2 options. You can turn in on yourself and go, "Oh, that sucked, I'm awful." Or you can go, "Okay, I'm going to take another look at that next time. Next time I'll be better on." It's the classic. It's the moment from Ed Wood, where he's on the phone with the critic. He goes, "Hello, you see my film? What did you think of it?" He hated it. He thought it was the worst movie you've ever seen. Well, you'll like the next one better, you know.
Tom Lair's songs are in the public domain. There's no way he died 70 years ago. No way.
For those of you who are not aware of who Tom Lehrer is, we will now give you a gift. When we are done today,
Hang on.
put Tom Lehrer through YouTube. You're welcome.
No, he's still alive. That means, by definition, unless he's granted them to the public domain, he's still alive, and therefore I don't think his songs
One of his
are in the public domain. No.
least popular songs is about
He seems to have put them there. Oh, hang on.
academic research fraud, presented as a Russian folk fable, which sounds dry as hell, I know.
Oh, it's one of the best.
But there are 2 things. Firstly, the chorus, and I apologize for the singing, is, and who deserves the credit, and who deserves the blame? Nikolai Ivanovich Lobachevsky is his name. Hey! And it gets more and more Russian as time goes on. And I love the
You
West.
are correct. I'm finding
Wow,
a blog post on his website that he has granted permission for some of his songs. Let me put the link in the chat.
Oh my god.
The Masochism Tango was another fantastic one. Yes, Tom Lehrer songs are amazing.
The Masochism Tango, which includes the line "Black in my eyes, set fire to my tie" as we dance to the Masochism Tango. But Nikolai Ivanovich Lobachevsky, I love The West Wing. My favorite episode is Celestial Navigation.
Stop it.
And I think my second or third watch of it, there's an episode with a very, very minor subplot involving a Russian academic. And for some reason, this time I was paying lots of attention to his name. And when he's finally named, he is Nikolai Ivanovich Lobachevsky.
Such a lovely nod.
Yes.
And yes, well, hold on a second. Okay, stop it, Marguerite. Marguerite went into lawyer mode and went, let me read his release and let you know if you can put them in the stream. I don't know. I would have to check. Poisoning Pigeons in the Park. Love that one.
Maybe we'll do it.
He's the other one who did the chemical periodic table to the Major General from
HMS Pinafore.
Okay, you say HMS Pinafore, I say Pirates of Penzance. Thank you.
Okay.
It takes a smidgen, just, the Element song. Yes. Okay. Hi. Good morning. How is everybody? So we've talked about Eurovision and Tom Lehrer so far. Should I remind everybody where we are in this game that keeps going further south?
Okay.
I know, Adel, right? The reveals have been just ridiculous. Do you want to give the recap?
Previously on the council.
Dong dong.
Oh my god, so much stuff. Louis initially came to the island of Lord Mortimer to search for his mother. Louis and his mother are occult detectives. And what soon becomes what So I Married a Max Major would refer to as the Pentaveret.
Thank you.
In which a group of very high-end movers and shakers have come together to decide how the world is going to work. There's a bishop, there's a Spanish nobleman who doesn't really do anything, there's Napoleon, there's a French revolutionary, there's all this kind of stuff.
Okay, that's an awfully long recap.
I'm getting there.
I gotcha.
That's phase one. People die, there is intrigue. What becomes apparent very quickly...
Are you doing this as Michael Pena? Okay, Doc.
Okay, Doc.
There we go.
There was a rosé that was delightful. Ultimately, what we discover is Lord Mortimer is an immortal demon who may have been jumping through the hosts of the bodies of all his genetic descendants.
Since the Crusade?
Since the dawn of time. He has the Spear of Destiny downstairs.
He has a bunch of them. You have to pick the right one. In his hobby room.
Which is mildly dimensionally transcendental and looks a little bit like a Bonnie Tyler Pop video.
And it's behind a door that if you get the lock wrong, it takes off your arm.
Yes. You're one of his children. Your mother is not your mother. She stole you from him ages ago. You may have slept with another one of his children. Andrew, my dude, knew you'd be there for that.
So, yeah. The twins who are no longer twins because one of them shot the other one are actually your sister, and so is your mom, and Mortimer is all of your dads. It's very weird.
It's all gonna be Jerry Springer.
Huh?
It's all going a little bit Jerry Springer.
We also have to pause for a second and talk about the fact that you have all discovered the new emote.
Yes.
So yes, we Wendy, help me with credits, please. But we have 3 new emotes, one of which is a tier 2, because we're only affiliates and we don't have a million emote slots, and I am bereft about it. But let's move on. So we have accents, and we have wrapped, as in wrapped silence, from our yeasty lad there, and both of them are from, I want to say, Purple Almonds, Wendy Help. I trust you with the credit. And then I'll put the other one in there. Or buy purple almonds. Yes, thank you, Wendy. And then the other new one that people may not see, I will put in the chat right now. The tier 2 is Dramatic Tea, which is my favorite and is based on Alistair's tea mug, which is so cute.
And Wendy, I will get you a scan of my terrible handwriting accent guide for 9 Goblins for the Dramatic Persona.
Oh, yes, excellent. There we go. So, yes, we have fantastic new emotes, and we're very, very happy about them. So, please enjoy. We rolled them out early, so Sunday stream folks who are joining us could have a chance to play with them, and then we will talk more about them on Wednesday. Oh, Pezzy, you're not the only one. The mods and I were chatting last night about, okay, we have to make a plan to get to partner. Not because I want to get to partner, but because I need more emoji slots. And we've reached the cap as an affiliate. So we're going to have to, at some point, figure out how on earth to qualify to apply for partnership with the sole goal of having more emojis. So where were we? Maybe we should swap the goose and the tea. We'll have a think about that, though the goose is awfully popular as well. So
Goose Grimes.
Goose Grimes. I am open to feedback about the placement of the emojis. And of course, the single tier 3 now is... It's all Alex approved. You know, he said as much. I know. It will help with the dramatic tea count if we make that emoji a lower level one. I just need more, people. We just need more emojis. That's all there is to it. They are all such good emojis. Pardon me while I finish my bite of toast and then... So, yes, we now have mind-controlled demon powers. We are becoming Luke to Vader. We've just mind-controlled... the Spanish guy, de Goye. Is that his name? No.
No.
I can't remember.
I call him not Napoleon. Godoy.
Godoy.
Thank you.
I was close, thank you.
And thank you, because previously I was remembering his name as a like expression of frustration. Godoy.
We've mind controlled him, and now we've tried to convince everybody. Oh yes, we were just talking to Von Warner, and found out that he is Holmes's son, so he's also the descendant of a demon. And he made a weird reference to having been outside.
Yes.
So we were like, suspicious. And he's the one who was involved with getting the Al-Azif for home. So if we have time right now, I want to go out the front and I want to go out the back and see if we can find if he's hidden the book or something or what's going on. Yes, we're all demon descendants. It's really weird. It's just weird.
It's becoming one of those whodunits where the answer is everyone!
Exactly. That's exactly right, Anil. The major problem with Partner is the 75 viewer average. Audience average, that's an issue. The Spanish guy whose name is the sound of Steve McQueen's baseball makes The Great Escape. Okay, thank you for that very obscure reference. All right, so here we are.
That's how I'll remember him forever. Thanks, Doctor.
Let's see if we can find a way to go outside. Let's go downstairs. No, I don't want to look into Twitch bots. That's cheating, and it's also against the terms of service. The last thing I want to do is get the account. I went the wrong way, didn't I? Totally went the wrong way. I don't want to get the account in trouble. I want it to make partners. So I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to build like an official campaign of, please come and stream with us. We are trying to make partner, and request everyone we know with sufficient audiences to give us a hand for that week. Because I think probably the best way to do it is if we could hit all the other targets, if we can hit the hours and the days, and then have some sort of big crossover event with lots of people to get the average over 75, then we'd be okay.
So what you're saying is we should fire all of our guns at once and explode into space.
Really? Born to be Wild
I
reference?
sometimes I can't help it.
I know.
I may look like Egon, but I am ultimately Ray.
No worries, T Holding. Have a good morning. I'm sorry it's super busy for you, and we'll talk to you soon. We'll be around. Have an excellent remainder of, because it is a holiday weekend in both the US and the UK this weekend.
It is, isn't it?
That's right. Everybody, well, not every. Ooh, is that a shiny? Is that a coin?
Louis' eternal search for
Yes!
It's nothing will change the politics
I
we have
ruffle
on
the
way home.
couch cushions. Okay, I got another coin. That made me very happy. Sorry, it's the little things, folks. Oh, and then have some sort of please, sir, lend me your audience.
My account, he's so very sick.
Yes, exactly, something like that. We actually, a friend of ours, a very good friend of ours, and one of the channel VIPs, Mer Lafferty, her podcast I should be writing has pretty much exclusively switched to recording on Twitch now.
Yeah, basically she records live.
I'm gonna
on
go check out
Twitch,
the front because we're right here.
and then she kind of edits it down a little bit as a podcast a week later, which is a really interesting way of doing it. Her other show, Ditch Diggers, which I'm guesting on as a not Matt Wallace, again very soon. Also,
Matt Wallace is on summer vacation, and is a bunch of other folks are tagging in to help him out, including Alistair.
So there
and
are many not Matt Wallaces.
there, you were one. Cat Rambo was one. Cameron Hurley was one. Who else
Margaret's
is?
going to be one.
Margaret Dunlop's going to be on. A good friend of ours who is a Hollywood screenwriter, and worked on The Dark Crystal. And he's one of our very good friends. And
Octonauts.
And Octonauts. And a bunch of other stuff. Yes, she's a writer for Octonauts. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out why on earth Von Werner went outside. I am suspicious.
There might be more coins out here.
I know! That's the other thing, right? God, I can't believe we're all demons 10 seconds later. Is that a coin? Yes, now. I don't make the rules, Andrew. I just play by them. Well, Mom's gone now, so she didn't get her stuff back out of this, like, Heidi. I can take it now. That, too. All right.
And also, it's been at least a day since you've been out here, so legally you can search for
Ooh,
mail
what's
again.
this? See, there's royal jelly, but my inventory's full. I can go ahead and have one. And take that. There we go. There's all the luggage and stuff. Ooh, see, there's another... There's definitely... No, that may just be refraction. You know, light glowing as opposed to...
Damn you, physics!
I know. Stupid optics. No, nothing here. Take a jelly, have a jelly. Very much so. I just want more coins. Is that so wrong? Alright. Peter. Look at all that fog. Fog on a lonely dock. So no, the Heidi seems to be
It's a
gone.
banana, Martin. How much can it cost? £10? Buy another one.
Right? It's a banana. Oh, here's a barrel.
It's like the barrel's been broken for quite some time.
Alright. How is this relevant to me, Louis?
This chest might belong to Duchess Hillsborough.
Oh, that's nice. Which one?
A sack of seeds. It's
All right.
unopened. No one seems to have used any.
Okay. I think these are all things that I've had before. Oh!
Oh.
What is... Yes! Yes! At last I found it!
Don't touch it, it's evil!
Well, you
Found
gotta
all these.
admit, you did give us
Just-
a run for our money.
Hanging around.
A page has been torn out.
A page of the Devil Book has been torn out. Oh, it's in my inventory. Hold on. I can
could
read
read
it? Oh, God. I know how sand damage...
Oh my goodness.
Cannot be equipped. Manipulation already at maximum level. Hell. Well, fine. Here it is. Oh my gosh! One skill point in every skill.
I'm sure that won't have any consequences.
Wow. And this is the hunting book. So how many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm totally gonna read that my next, downtime. I can't read Dangerous Liaisons. Oh well. Sorry, Louis. You'll have to get your titillation somewhere else. Talent unlocked. Uncult mastery.
Some rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time.
Apparently this dock is just a well, now we know why Von Warner was outside. He was trying to hide the book. I have it now. Neener, neener, neener. I'm not going to get anything else out of this game, including out alive, but I have the book. Any more mailed rifle? No. Yeah, exactly. Just watch Criminal Intentions instead. Good version, anyway.
A lantern.
Observant montage at the beginning of the game. Alright, let's go back upstairs. So now I know I was outside. Good. Excellent. Thank you. I would like to go upstairs now, please. I'm supposed to report into Lord Mortimer and let him know that, we have been evil. Ooh!
Coin?
No, it's Devil's Thorn. That's good to know, because Devil's Thorn is the thing that recharges my evil demon powers. So if I need some more evil demon powers, I can come back outside. A demon on the drink early probably works in publishing. Yeah, exactly. I'm going through the center of Newcastle and the day drinking is in full flow because they're allowed back in the pub. Oh, Pezzy, I'm sorry. Yeah, there's a reason we're not leaving the house for we are on staycation, or I'm on staycation at least. You're on deadline. I'm on staycation. Love you. I'll cook. It's okay.
Gotta write me a book.
You gotta finish you a book. Exactly. It's also half term, so yeah, not gonna be going out a whole lot. I have a couple of errands to do, but I can all be done on foot. So we gotta go talk to Mortimer. Probably the back stairs is the easiest way. No, but they won't let us through the conclave chamber right now, will they? Oh wait, isn't the dining hall where we talked to those other 3 guys? That's where we just talked to Von Warner and Godoy. I wonder if maybe they've moved on and I can sneak around to the back stairs. Yeah, we're not coming out of quarantine. Our vaccinations are fully effective next Friday.
We're going to the movies.
We're going to the cinema during the day when in the middle of the day when hopefully not very many other people are around and fully masked. Thank you, but yes, we are going to go to the cinema.
Probably to see something awful.
Well, Quiet Place 2 is out. We might go see Quiet Place 2.
Oh, yes.
And barring that, we could see, well, at least right now, King Kong vs. Godzilla.
The chunky lads.
Our chunky lads. And Mortal Kombat! It's still in the cinema, so... But I'd rather see something new since we've already seen both of those. And let's be honest, neither one of them really need... Well, that's not true. King Kong vs. Godzilla on a big screen would have been nice. I can get past here now. They're done kvetching in the hallway. Did they drop any coins? Doesn't look like it. Stay safe, Pezzy. Be careful. Alright. Is anybody here? No. Good. Alright, can I get something to eat? Maybe? I mean, I don't get to sleep. I get no rest anymore. Ooh, what's that?
Did I tell you the thing that filled me with a deep searing volcano of joy?
Rippopedia? Hold on. A biography of the Prussian king. Never mind. Okay. I was hoping it was like a cryptozoology text or something. Well, there's 3 books I can attack. There's only 3 books left. Excellent. Go ahead, sorry, honey.
I discovered recently that Mortal Kombat 11 has as downloadable skins the movie characters.
Really?
Including the original actors. So Robin Shue as Liu Kang.
Oh, I got another coin! Yay!
Bridget Wilson Sampras as Sonia, Lyndon Ashby as Johnny, and Christophe motherfucking Lambert returns as Raiden.
Oh, bless his whole entire face. His whole entire short-sighted face. I can't play the piano. There's no coins beyond the... Well, it's technically a harpsichord anyway, but, you know. Alright, I found a book. Fancy table settings. And a coin. I should be
Marshmallow
satisfied.
in the Heights is out very soon, I think.
Oh, yeah. I don't know when that comes out.
Basically, imminently.
We're going to have to start paying attention to cinema releases.
I love that Lynn has Hitchcocked himself into that as well.
Wouldn't you?
Of course.
I'm convinced that that one character from the Nevers was designed to be Joss's self-write-in. So should we go through the library and around the back stairs?
That reminds me, we watched The Nevers this week.
Why not?
If you've been avoiding it because tough on Whedon, tough on the causes of Joss Whedon, it is worth your time. It becomes very not him refreshingly quickly.
Yeah, I'm convinced there's one character's pretty much entire dialogue that was rewritten once he was removed from the project, and it's so much stronger for it. We actually really enjoyed it. It was very good. Yeah. Cruella is not happening, thank you. I don't need my Disney villains recontextualized.
My favourite concept someone came up with for Cruella was the movie ends, she returns home. Maleficent steps out of the shadows. Hello, Cruella. I'm here to talk to you about the Kingdom Hearts initiative. Smash cut.
That would be funny. Alright, so I don't need to go in the back garden again because I found what it is Von Warner was hiding. Now I'm just looking around to see if there's any other coins or anything that I missed. Now we're gonna have to go up and talk to Mortimer after this.
Hello, Dad.
Hey, oh, what's that? Oh, I've seen that one before. It's
Song of Roland.
yeah.
Roland feels
what's
his
that?
death is
Hold on.
near. Amber crystals.
Yay! Good, more Ember Crystals. I need one more Ember Crystal and I get another activity point. Not sure why that one was just lying around there, but, you know, Mortimer's study seems to be self-stalking.
The last two times I went to the cinema were to see the Anna Taylor-Joy version of Emma, which is surprisingly good, actually.
I love you.
I don't get on with Austin at all, but this was at a point where it was becoming very apparent that movies were about to go away as a concept. So I was like, I need to see anything I can.
I mean, cinemas were going to be closed, yeah.
Yeah, and it's actually very good. And also, and this is far more me, Underwater, which is the Kristen Stewart in an undersea mining base that's possibly being eaten by Cthulhu. They're a surprisingly fantastic double act, and it's actually really good.
Yeah, same with us, Anna. Oh, no, you definitely went before lockdown 2020.
Those were the last two.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I remember seeing trailers for Bloodshot, and I remember Bloodshot was the first thing that was available digitally.
Let's just... Last call for couch cushions. Come on. How many coins do I have?
I'm really fond of the new Godzilla movies.
51. Okay.
Basically all of them.
Yes. I just love that
Lasers!
sound. I love that so
Yes.
much. All right, demon overlord father thing. Yes,
Oh,
for couch coins.
although the last
Slack.
Godzilla movie needed about 8,000% more Mothra.
Yes, it really did. Mothra didn't get enough to do there.
Possibly 500% more Mumra, but most movies need 500% more Mumra.
I'll come back to that. There we go. Oh, that's right. We just go up these stairs. And we have to go these stairs. What? What? I'm confused. Oh, there. It's that one. Sorry, there's too many coins. Coins. Wow. That sounds really fun, actually. Cinemas here are doing hire off the screen to watch a movie or play your PlayStation games, and it's like £100. And honestly, with the engines grading and work admin, I would deeply. You should do that as like a reward for yourself, or when you've finished everything for the school year.
Yeah.
Be like, all right, leave me alone. I'm gonna go play Destiny raids on the cinema screen.
150-foot tall space Barbie. Let's go.
Oh. See, our local cinema, it previously did. I don't know if they're still
does,
doing.
I checked.
£5 movies.
They just like, give us a $5, go and watch
Yeah,
it.
and it's like £7 if you want like the VIP seats or something. I don't know how it's set up now that they're probably still enforcing social distancing.
I looked into this. You book 2 seats at a time. You're only charged for 1.
Oh, so they force you there to be space around you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's fine. I'm fine with that. Okay. Yes, I am just looking for more couch cushions, even though I've checked all of these like 800 times. Nope. No. All right.
All right, Darth Mumbles, let's have you.
Oh, that sounds fantastic, Wendy.
Ah, Crofty. No.
No. See, I played that Tomb Raider at the same time as I was very deeply into Beast Machines. So hearing Lara Croft go, no, and hearing Megatron go, yes, it was just like all that was in my brain at the time.
Copper Suave VTOL TV.
Ah! He was
Best
one of the
Megatron.
best looking Megatrons, I gotta say.
Waggling his little T-Rex fingers
His
together.
little
Goes,
T-Rex
"Ha, ha."
arms. You creep me out. I'm just saying. All right, evil.
Hello, Dad.
Evil.
I'm in jail.
Oh, is the chocolate back? Can I have some chocolate? Oh no, it's just his letters. Fine.
Louis, there you are. Well, tell me, how did it go?
I did my best.
Whom did you manage to persuade?
Everyone.
Well, there's no point in wasting any time. I'm proud to report they've all come over to our side.
Ha ha, Louis, I'm impressed. I was sure you'd succeed. I'm proud of you, my son.
Oh,
Even
don't say that.
Johan, how did you manage to do it?
What did he say?
He said, I'm very proud of you, my son. And I was like, ew, creepy. He's like, should we tell him? Yeah, so.
I possess Godoy.
You possessed Godoy, of course. Very ingenious of you, I must say. Son, you've accomplished a veritable tour de force. I couldn't have done better myself. Now, we are ready. The conference may begin.
Because I've
Assemble
rigged it so
everyone
that
in the
I'll
conference
win.
room. Meet me there and let's get it over with.
Does he change clothes or is it just the lighting?
Probably just the lighting.
Istanbul, of course. Dun 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 dun. Anyway. Because now I've got that stuck in my head. Thank you for that, Andrew.
My friends,
No, he's just.
Oh.
here we are at last, gathered together to close this conference. I would first of all like to thank you all for making the time to be here. And
Look at how
your
everybody's
service.
standing. Oh,
Gregory,
no.
I believe I may speak for both of us when I say that we are honored by your presence here.
You are perfectly right to do so, William. Thank you for putting your faith in us and for coming here to participate in this conference. Thank you for helping us to make the best decisions. And
Oh.
I especially want to thank you, William, for perfectly hosting us at your home during these past several days.
I'm not sure all the guests would agree to that. In any case, home doesn't seem to be
No,
in sight.
he's
Good.
not.
I think we can begin. You will vote in turn on the question that interests us today. Are you
Morning, Zolia.
for or against the transfer of ownership of Louisiana from Spain to France? Monsieur de Richet?
I'm supposed to vote. Nice visual juxtaposition. Oh, look, their sprites are doing the same motions.
What are we voting for?
If we vote against, we're the only vote again. We're supposed to vote for because that is in favor of Evil Dad.
But we're not in favor of Evil Dad.
I know, but we're kind of playing inside baseball here with the hopes that we're gonna get to stab him.
I vote for.
Walk through.
Duchess Hillsborough?
4.
Duke Manuel?
4.
Your Eminence?
4.
Gregory, please. Monsieur Napoleon?
4.
Mr. von Volner?
4.
What?
Gregory, please refrain from interrupting the voting. You know the rules, brother. President Washington?
4.
The votes are now cast. The project is therefore approved.
Dirty traitor!
Mr. Godoy, soon you
Have a
will
good
be
one,
in
Andrew.
charge of passing the territory of
Have a good one,
Louisiana over to France.
It will be done.
What have you done?
Cook many meats in my name.
Nothing, dear brother.
What have you done to me?
What have I done? Nothing, Gregory.
Who's
you
piloting
did it
him?
yourself. A word of advice. In the future, that is, if you have one,
Oh,
don't drink someone else's cup of tea without checking what's in it.
Father, what happened?
oh, he's admitted that.
Gregory, what's the matter? William, what have you done?
Not now.
What?
You are mad, William!
What the blue goddamn?
Punish you for this!
He will probably try, unless I get to him first.
But I cannot die!
No, you cannot die. You are, however, losing all sense of reason, as well as all your special abilities.
What did I drink?
Can't you guess? There are but few things that can have such an effect on such as we. You would know that if you ever ventured even a little way off of Father's beaten track.
Revenge!
Oh, please.
No, my dear Gregory. You will not be taking any revenge. You will die stupidly, alone, enclosed in that rather withered body.
Help me!
After several centuries of near absolute power, here you find yourself on your hands and knees, hoping in vain that someone is going to help you. Tell me, what does that feel like? Never happened to me. Can't be good.
Oh my
Cannot
gosh,
leave
you're
your
evil.
body. You cannot project yourself elsewhere. You cannot even contact Father. Go ahead. Try. But you are my brother. So I ask you to remember that all this is your own fault. And I want you to understand I get absolutely no pleasure out of it. Well, very little.
Swine!
A new order is born today, brother.
Wow.
Enough of Father's hegemony. After all these years of servitude, I can finally stand up and oppose it. You chose to serve him, whatever his excesses. Now it's up to you to face the consequences of that choice.
Matt, I am stronger than you.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Okay. Nice.
No fails.
No fails. No alternates. May I please have a coffee refill while we're
Just getting
taking a
that.
bit of a break?
Yeah,
And
I think "damn son" is a very accurate summation of the last few minutes events.
wow. So we were
Kill him. Kill him a lot.
We're one of the baddies right now. We have to stab him.
I've been waiting for this. Mind jail.
I think the next chapter is in fact mind jail, yes. But let's take a quick 2-3 minutes to refill coffees.
Jail for Mortimer. Jail for 1,000 years.
Because we've been streaming almost an hour, folks. So if you haven't stretched since you've joined us or, attended to... by the way, I heard the coolest thing on Twitter about the best way to get an automated reminder about when to take medications is to feed your pet a treat at the same time, so that even if you forget, the pet won't. They'll come begging for a treat, and it'll hopefully remind you to take your meds, which I think is a great idea.
Mom, I want a cookie.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. It's the spearhead, at least, and that's supposed to be the only demon-killing weapon out there. So the hope is that, we can get trusted enough by Mortimer that we can stab him in the back at the final moment. That's all I'm living for right now. This game has gone so off the rails. Honestly, I'm hoping we can finish it before terribly much longer and move on to something a little more wholesome and enjoyable and relaxing on a Sunday morning.
Perhaps involving Donut.
Huh?
Perhaps involving Donut.
Yeah, we have thought about playing Donut County. Alistair's played it. I have not. Or there's a whole bunch of other fun... Oh, okay. The game that's coming up. It's not a game. It's a visual novel. But apparently it's called Nina Aquila... Or I don't know if it's Aquila or Aquila. Legal Eagle. And it's going to be like a law drama anime thing. And I really want to play it. It sounds very cool. So that sounds very good. Yes. So that. Oh, and by the way, I made a chungoid yesterday. And we're having it for toast this morning. And it is delightful. It's very tasty. That would be very good. And Ben Meredith apparently plays a Bishonen lawyer, which will be so much fun. There's a judge in it too, which is like, I hope they get to bang a gavel and yell order a couple of times. That would be really cool.
I have nothing but contempt with this court.
Yeah, no, that's one of the lawyers. That's not the lawyer. That's not the judge. So, yeah, it looks really cool. I'm very much looking forward to it. They are. I know, Ocean. That's the problem. They're both kind of evil, but I don't think we get a choice about killing the one who's already been imprisoned now. I think we only get a chance about killing the one that's our dad. I'm going to go ahead and advance while I was just refilling my coffee because it's going to make me do experience and stuff. Thank you for the link, Zoya. And it'll want me to read books quick at the end here, and I want to... Oh, I didn't get any experience points. I want to read the Al-Azif. Oh, no, I do have 4 points left. See, this is level 3. Skill use is free. I can manipulate people for free now. Yay. 5, 7, 9, 6, 7. I don't think any of these are going to let me come up a level with only 4 points. No, but there's one that's a 5, and the Al-Azif will give it the... If I give it... Yeah, so occultism I can put my 4 points into. And then when I read my books, it will let me have the 5th point. Oh, okay.
What? But...
How did he freeze everybody? Sorry, honey, I accidentally rolled forward.
What on earth is happening? Am I dreaming or...
Louis, it's me, Gregory. Listen, we don't have much time.
What?
But where are we?
Louis, I brought us here. You must act swiftly. I can't hold out for long. William has poisoned me. He must have used the blood of a former demon. I am no longer able to enter the body of someone else. The poison is gnawing away at me from the inside. I'm going to die, Louis.
But where are we?
In the ether. What you see is not real. It's only a mental projection created by my spirit. I'm occupying William's spirit at the moment, but I'm not going to be able to keep it up forever. Join me, Louis. Otherwise, all will be lost.
Yes. Yes, I'll join you.
Find a way. Hurry.
I must find them quickly.
But quick! First, I must pick my reading. Okay, so we are now in a projection of Holmes's mind.
Mind jail.
Oh, God, we're in mind jail. Okay. And yes, Ben Meredith did narrate the pseudopod that released on Friday.
Yes, he did.
Zalia,
He did
could you...
Such a good
Oh,
job.
thank
too.
you. Zalia's already thrown the link in the chat. Thank you very much for that. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to having a week's worth of cross-stitching and catching up on podcasts.
Yes.
Which is, you know, aspirational, but we know in reality I'll be doing 90 billion other things.
Whilst listening to podcasts.
That's true. That's my hope. Pseudopod in general is pretty good. I mean, we're fond.
I'm fond. But, you know, the host's alright.
Hey now. The host is excellent, thank you. Yes, they did get Laura Hamilton on an episode. Just to warn you, that episode has a gazillion content warnings.
Oh, yes.
Please heed them all, but it is an
We gave her
amazing
the squickiest
performance.
story we possibly could.
I think it is one of the squickiest ones we've ever run. Yeah.
Pseudopod is a very broad church, CCZ. We do a lot of very kind of gentle stuff, and we do an awful lot of, oh my god, nothing should bend that way stuff.
Yes.
And we're really conscientious about warning people about it, because we know horror is so specific.
Yeah.
If you ever wanted to have a chat about what kind of horror stories you like, I would be happy to curate a list of 10 or 11 pseudopod stories that you might really like. Oh, thanks, Eldritch.
Yeah, I am looking forward to my staycation for a week. I've got some things I want to do. I need to do at least a little bit of spring cleaning because it's pissing me off.
Brilliant. CZZ, please DM me or leave your contact details with a mod, and I'll get in touch.
But yeah, we're just going to have a staycation, a week off, where we're going to do some stuff around the house. Like I said, Alistair's on deadline, so I'm going to putz around and listen to podcasts. My current cross stitch is on black 18-point fabric.
It is
so,
intense.
So I need to work it in very strong light as a result. We were watching Castlevania last night and had to leave the overhead lights on, which was a bit much. Okay, so let me pick my reading quick while I'm in the mind prison.
Mind jail.
Mind jail. So there's 3 books I've missed somewhere. So let's go and figure out what we're going to do with the mind jail. Alright, so find Sir Holm. Alright, find them quickly.
I deserve a great destiny, and I will let nothing, nor no one, stand in the way of my dream.
Interesting. You could talk to them.
Beneath your compassion, we take refuge, O Mother of God.
Good God, I can't even move. But Louis can. What's happening?
Oh, she can perceive things.
Dear God, if I lose the war against France, I will be doomed.
I sense that something is happening, but I could no longer move.
Okay.
History will remember me and the sacrifices I made.
One last time.
I deserve a
Okay.
great destiny, and I will let nothing.
Yeah, we will
nor
all
no
ugly
one
cry.
stand in the way of my dream.
Something
Was that painting there
I
previously?
don't remember it being there before. Maybe we should go take a look at it.
It's the painting of the living room.
What?
What am I doing here now?
Yes.
Nothing seems real.
Yeah.
You're nothing but a coward.
What a bunch of amateurs you are. Please, keep calm.
What on earth is going on here? I don't understand a thing.
Louis, don't waste any time. Appease them. My thoughts are becoming confused.
Appease
Help me.
them?
Be quick.
Yes, not a minute to lose.
Appease them.
Press square to reorganize the characters depending on their affinities.
What affinities?
Who's associated with Lord Mortimer? Who's...
Yeah. Okay, so home is over here. I'm over here. What?
I need to keep an eye on them.
I'm gonna analyze this situation, thank you.
Emma is completely lost. She needs to be close to her sister. As for Emily, well, she no longer trusts anyone. Apart from me, that is. I have to stay by her side.
Okay, so that means I need to move you two? Oh, this is one of those shuffle them around puzzles. Oh, crap.
Whatever happens, I trust him, and only him. I must take the book back to him.
So he needs to be next to home. Alright. Okay, good. Alright, so...
There is some evidence...
Hang on a second. I want to talk to everybody.
I won't let him attack his brother.
Who are you?
Who is who?
That's not really Elizabeth. It's another demon who wants to protect home from Mortimer. On a symbolic level, he should be placed between the two of them.
I need a piece of paper and a pencil, please.
Give me a notebook.
Not quite yet. Hang on.
Stay with me, Louis. We must take Al-Azif back from him.
I think we're in Louis's mind palace.
Yes, we are.
Mind's jail.
So she needs to be away from home, but next to me. Fine. This is Emma.
Damn it. I don't understand a thing. I'm doomed.
Emma is completely lost. She needs to be close to her sister. As for Emily, well, she no longer trusts anyone. Apart from me, that is. I have to stay by her
The two
side.
sisters have to stay together.
Yeah, that's my thinking. And he needs...
I can count on my father and my son to defend me. Yes. But will they make it in time?
That's not really Elizabeth. It's another demon who wants to protect home from Mortimer. On a symbolic level,
Is that Dad?
he should be placed between the two of them.
Let me take a stab at this. Okay. Let's put... Oh, good. All right, let's put you at the end. You need to be... Elizabeth needs between you and home, so let's try that. Wolner needs to be next to home, because he's the only one they trust. What about... No. I don't trust him. She wants the Al-Azif, which means she's going to want to be closer to them.
See you later, Bezzy.
Stay with me, Louis. We must take Al-Azif back from him.
God damn it. I don't understand
Okay,
a
that's
thing. I'm doomed.
I guess I got it right. Sarah is the dad.
Looks like I've succeeded. They've all disappeared.
Louis, it's worked. But don't waste any time.
Yes, I'm coming.
At least as soon as I found the exit.
Well, there's another new painting that wasn't there before. That's. But there might also be couch cushions. I need 30 seconds. Oh, and everything's gone again. Huh?
Twix money.
I'm just gonna do a quick look for couch cushions. So where does this one lead? Is that the small salon?
More of mine's jail.
Oh, this is weird. This is Emma's room. Look at all the Duchess
Twix
paintings.
money, not Twinks money.
Alright. Why am I here to have a talk with Emma? Yeah, because that's where you went on your...
I can hear you. I know you were there. Help me. Help!
Her room or is it her mind?
Can anyone hear me?
Alright,
it's not fair. I
What?
don't deserve this.
What are you doing here?
You. It wasn't enough for you to let me be killed. You had to come here and stop babbling away at me. Fool. You couldn't have stopped her from shooting, could you?
Emma, which... Emily... What is she weak to? She's immune to manipulation or questioning. Okay. Conviction. She's immune to questioning, so let's try... Conviction.
You can change your tone because I'm not the one who shot at you, remember? It's not my
she's
fault
vulnerable
your
to that.
sister
Thanks.
got rid of you like a dead weight.
What you just said was nasty.
That was for treating me like an idiot.
I didn't want it to happen like that. I just wanted to exist a little too.
Didn't you ever think there might be other ways of doing that?
Obviously, it's easy to say that now. Louis, we have no time to lose. Help me, please.
What on earth is she talking about?
Come on, you're dead.
No. There's got to be a solution. I am made of the same stuff as you. I already survived a gunshot at point-blank range. I will survive this. Help me. I'll go mad if I stay here any longer. I must have been here several months. I stopped counting from... Hang on. What are you doing here? Are you dead?
No.
No. Sir Gregory brought my spirit here, but I must get back as soon as possible.
So you should be able to help me.
God, I'm such a pushover.
Emma, I have no idea of what's going on. How do you expect me to help you?
There must be a way. I beg you, promise you will help me, Louis.
Fine!
Calm down.
Push the paladin buttons!
I'll get your pardon for
Thank you,
you.
Louis. I knew you were a good man.
Right. I must get going now. Just stay calm. Everything will work out fine.
Louis! No! Don't leave me! Louis! Filthy scum, I'll kill you!
Wow!
I'll come looking for you, Louis de Richet. Do you hear me? I will find you!
Okay, that's... yeah.
So she basically just beams out at that point, yeah?
I think that's where I'm headed.
Oh, this is so weird.
Is she gone?
She's gone.
No, she's still there. She's just done with her curses. I mean, none of the doors are gonna open, so...
You travel by painting now.
I travel by paint. This is... You have to understand what an Amber deep cut reference this is. I'm basically trumping. This is perfect. For those of you who have never read the Amber books by Roger Zelazny, one of the sources of magic in the world is that you can make trump cards, tarot cards, or even paintings of locations that serve as teleports. This is such an Amber homage. I love it. All right, we're going down into the basement.
Must be quick.
My memories. I'm losing my sense of... Louis? Are you there?
Yes. Yes, I'm here.
Pick up the thread of my thoughts, Louis. Of my memories. Make haste.
Pick up the thread of my memories. I see. Oh.
He's coming. And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
This is about my arrival, as well as Emily's. There must be an earlier memory that talks about my sisters.
Okay. He said, follow the thread of my memory. So I need to go back. Oh, this is so cool!
Do you need to listen to the whole memory on the last time?
Hold on. This is the spilled
And the
food.
cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea. And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea. He knew I would drink it. The rascal knows me better than I do myself.
The blood that Mortimer used is deadly poison for a demon. Home won't survive it. Oh, it's over for him. He's finished.
I don't think I'm supposed to go through them.
Are you sure?
I kind of want to explore this a little bit. I think I have to, because that other memory said I have to find an older one.
He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference.
Alright.
He allowed me to bring Emily back. He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference, supposedly to find her sister, whereas Emily hadn't even disappeared yet. The poor wretch was shot as her sister was setting foot on the island. I should have understood that earlier.
I'm kind of curious what... going through these does.
You have the option to go through any of the red ones.
France, so much effort. France, so much effort. So much wasted time. From Charles Martel to the wars of religion. I simply did not consider Protestantism to be a real threat. And that was my greatest mistake. My faith in Father and the Catholic Church that he administered made me blind. I can see that now. I lost France through 100 years of war.
I feel like we're missing something here.
Can we just start looking stuff up?
Was this the only painting out of Emma's room?
Can't hold out.
I think so.
I'm not convinced. Hey Joe, good morning.
Be quick.
Oh, stop. What's that over there on the far left?
He broke the rules.
Well, yes. Stop whinging. What is this? That's Emily's room. That's not one of Holmes's memories. What is this?
Who's there?
Elizabeth? But I saw your
Oh!
body. You're dead.
Elizabeth.
Gregory? No.
But she's dead.
No, you are not Gregory.
And that's a
Something's not
different
right.
voice.
Gregory, you are in danger.
Elizabeth, what's the matter?
Who are you?
Oh boy.
Is she devil?
I think she might be currently inhabited by Holmes and Mortimer's father. I'm gonna introduce myself very politely, thank you.
My name is Louis de Richet.
I'm Mortimer's son.
William Alexander Mortimer's son.
William.
Ah,
I see. What's happening here? My son is in danger. Talk.
No, I'm not going to try and possess his mind because if he's another demon, I will get spanked. Yes, sir. Talk about the situation. Tell him that you are for Mortimer. Tell him you are for Holmes. Tell him Holmes is gonna die. That's the rush here.
Attack my son!
it would seem it was Lord Mortimer.
William, that vile little traitor.
Yes, she is
He
floating.
dared overstep our family rules. No member of the family will you kill. The dog, he will pay for this.
I think I found Grandpa and I'm ratting out Dad.
Nice.
I really want to know more about this guy, but I'm worried about leaving Holm down there too long because we know that time sensitivity has been a thing in the past. I really want to know. Okay, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. All right, let's go.
No, Louis, no. The longer you remain in his presence, the more danger you're in. Just get out of here.
Wait! I have a proposal to make to you.
Oh, crap! I've been made an offer I can't refuse.
Which is?
Well, floating evil grandpa in Elizabeth Adams' body wants to make a proposal. I'm hoping that proposal is please stab William, because I accept. Yes, sir?
I'm listening.
William has to pay for what he did. He had no right. No one must ever attack a member of one's own family. That is the law. If you don't want to be involved in all this, let me enter your mind. When the time comes, I will just step in.
You mean like with Elizabeth?
Elizabeth was not part of our family.
What?
She didn't get any choice.
But you can't say it worked out well for her. What's to say that once inside he won't stay there?
If I ask my children to respect the rules, then I must do so as well. So, do you accept my proposal?
Okay. So the proposal is to let him piggyback, and when the time comes, he says he'll take care of William.
I'm sure this is a plan with no drawbacks.
I don't know that we necessarily have a choice. If I refuse, I'm not convinced I'm gonna get to leave. So...
Oh, I love the underlighting.
Sure,
Very
okay.
well. I accept.
Okay, terrifying granddaughter.
Good. Pursue your goal now. When the time comes, I will take care of William.
Well, I'm glad somebody's gonna get to. And didn't Mom shoot Emma? And isn't that against the family rules?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Probably fine, honey. Probably fine.
My head! Oh, hurts like hell! Oh! I hope I made the right choice.
Oh, it's a bit late now, Louis. You're, packing for 2 right now. Okay. That's true. Sarah did refuse to be a part of the family, so it could be considered that she's outside that particular rule. All right, let's go back to trying to figure out this princess. I want to listen to the little dialogue snippet on each of them. Maybe he's trying to tell a whole story, and I just have to do them in order.
His children are gathered together. And coincidentally, you arrived at the same time as Emily.
That starts with the word "and." It can't be the first sentence. This is him getting poisoned. And
As I drank his cursed tea.
okay.
He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference.
Right.
Ah, Charles Francois. What an adventure. Ah, Charles Francois. What an adventure. It was so easy for me to sell your title of Marquis de Maintenon to Françoise d'Aubigné and to sail for the Caribbean islands. One of my greatest successes. With one stroke, I placed myself right next to the King of France, with a mistress under my orders, and I was able to impose my law over the seas of the triangular trade.
Anyhow, I should try to concentrate on his voice.
Yeah, that's okay, thanks. Alright. That's something mid-flow.
Dear Countess du Nostar, what a pity you disappointed me. Dear Countess du Nostar, what a pity you disappointed me. Managed to swindle Lafayette for the
Lafayette!
to the Western monarchies. So full of remorse once it was done. I don't really regret making you steal the necklace and end up in a convent.
Alright, that's random.
Dear Countess du Nostar.
Right, I gotta get over there. I haven't found one that sounds like a good starting point yet. That's the one about...
So much effort. So much.
That's after all of the other setup for France ones.
It was a trap right from the start.
Alright, you're my forerunner for starting line.
Trap right from the start. At the previous conference 3 years ago, I'm sure he already knew I would bring the Hillsborough sisters here. He knew it. He knew it. He already knew they were his daughters.
Alright, you're the first. But let's listen to everybody else later. Bye, 00.
I recalled Sparta.
Why?
I recalled Sparta. Of my exchanges back then with my brother. I did everything in my power to avoid the Peloponnesian War, but he wouldn't listen. He always wanted more. Father wasn't gentle with William back then, shutting him in the body of Pericles for 8 years, and reducing Athens and its cursed democracy to its knees. I recall Sparta.
Okay, there's multiple threads of memory going on here. I think we have to pick out the current one.
And when Elizabeth disappeared, No, it's not possible. I couldn't have missed that. Not me. He cut me off from our father.
See you, Double O.
Didn't say a word.
Elizabeth's presence was crucial for Holm. If she was still here, he'd still be alive. This memory is important without a shadow of a doubt. It took place after my arrival with Emily and Cardinal Biaggi, but well before I found out the truth about my nature.
Okay. I'm just listening to all the memories, everybody, to see if I can figure out an order to piece them together. What I'm noticing is the ones with the darker red lighting seem to be...
He feeds Louis, and I continue to see nothing. He feeds Louis, and I continue to see nothing. He stuffed his poor son with an occult knowledge that we usually take months to give to our children, and Louis is only trying his best to get by. He doesn't realize he's being led to the slaughter.
So Holmes seems certain that Mortimer has been using me, but I get the impression that he's only had this vision recently. It's one of the last ones he had.
Okay. It was a trap right from the start. It's definitely the first. So that's the one with the portraits of the two girls.
I recall Sparta.
No, Sparta doesn't have anything to do with this home.
I'm Spartacus.
This one is first.
Trap right from the start.
Let's follow this memory.
At the previous conference 3 years ago, I'm sure he already knew I would bring
This is the
Hillsborough
first event that brought Holm here. Oh yeah, I'm on the right track.
Okay, first memory found. Wasn't one...
France.
Not France. Not the one where he's poisoned. I think it's this one.
He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference. He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference, supposedly to find her sister, whereas Emma hadn't even disappeared yet. The poor wretch was shot as her sister was setting foot on the island. I should have understood that earlier.
I think this is the second one. Let's spend the point to analyze it.
It's about my first vision on the island, the day of my arrival. This could be the beginning of the story, yet Holmes is talking about bringing Emily back again. So there must have been something before this.
Yeah, this is the second piece. Okay.
He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference.
The sound work on this is really
I'm on
nice
the right
because
track here.
it brings his voice into the foreground as opposed to the kind of echoey quality. Okay. So, what's next? There was one back here about somebody arriving the same day as Emily, which was me, if I remember correctly. Was it this one? That was, and that was the cherry on the cake. That'll be the last one.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
Yeah.
This is about my arrival, as well as Emily's. There must be an earlier memory that talks about my sisters.
Yeah, this is, okay, this is next.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
Barrettes.
I'm getting closer to
We're
it.
in Mines Jail.
Alright, so, sister's background, Emily set up, then I arrived. There's nothing else out there. Let's take a look at the rest of, this was the, and the cherry on the cake is, I think this is the last one. It's the one about him drinking the tea. We already did that one.
He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference. I didn't want to believe it.
It's not about France.
So much waste.
Already did that one. Not Spartacus.
I recall called Sparta. And when Elizabeth disappeared,
This seems like a good candidate for the fourth one.
And when Elizabeth disappeared, No, it's not possible. I couldn't have missed that. Not me. He cut me off from our father, and I didn't say a word.
What?
Elizabeth's presence was crucial for Holm. If she was still here, he'd still be alive. This memory is important without a shadow of a doubt. It took place after my arrival with Emily and Cardinal Biaggi, but well before I found out the truth about my nature.
That matches our current timeline.
It does.
He cut me off from our father, and I didn't say a word. And when Elizabeth disappeared...
How do we know there's one more?
One stab in the dark, which is one of the increases that Sean Mortimer or Louis will surely be receiving.
Well, if there's only one more, it's probably the cherry on the cake one, but there's this one too.
Louis. He feeds Louis, and I continue
Because these are his internal ramblings. This is him thinking about how I'm being manipulated, which is after it's been disclosed to me, but took place before the tea. So if there's only one left...
Seems certain that Mortimer's been using me, but I get the impression that he's only had this vision recently. It's one of the last ones he had.
One of the last ones he had. I think it's this.
He stuffed his poor son with an occult knowledge that we...
Getting to the end here.
Getting to the end... Oh. Okay, so it wasn't actually the last one. Alright, so if I'm right then, the last one is the end, the cherry on the cake. You with me so far, chat? I know this is confusing, but basically what we're doing is we're weeding out anything that seems completely irrelevant, like Spartacus and the discussions of the French mistress, and we're trying to put the rest of them in order of events. And so far we're up to me finding out my birthright, but before Holmes has been poisoned, which should be the last one, which is this one here. The new rap silence emote is getting a workout this morning. Excellent. Okay. So if I'm right, this is the last one. See, and the cherry on the cake is editorially, that's the kind of line you save for the last sentence of the paragraph. Exactly.
And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea. He knew I would drink it. The rascal knows me better than I do myself.
The blood that Mortimer used is deadly poison for a demon. Holm won't survive it. Oh, it's over for him. He's finished.
So I'm hold on just a second. Before I do this, I want to unpick that the blood of another demon is one of the things that inhibits the powers of a demon, which means, one, William has been very naughty for a very long time that he had this in stock, or two, he deliberately forced his father into Elizabeth Adams' body to bleed it. In either way, oh gosh, I cannot wait for the cathartic moment I get to stab that motherfucker. Okay. We're following this memory because I think this was a last one. Of course. Oh my gosh, this is so confusing.
You're doing great.
I think I've got this. But I'm apologizing in advance if our spectral arm gets cut off. Could I get another coffee refill?
Of course, there's fresh coffee. It's brewing.
With a little more sugar in it, please.
You want it mixed with the milk that you like?
Yes, thank you. All right. What, do you want to sit with me really quick while I follow this memory, see if I'm right?
Let's do it.
And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea. He trapped me. He poisoned me to stop me from being able to leave this body. He cut off communication with father and brought his children here. How could I not have seen it earlier? He's going to absorb me. The traitor! No one can stop him now.
Absorb?
Hurry, Louis. I absolutely must see you before it's too late. You have managed to follow my thoughts. Come to me, quickly.
Okay, so far so good.
Okay. Coffee time?
Yes, please, more coffee. I don't know what's about to happen, though, and I don't want you to miss any critical cutscenes.
It's all good. Don't worry.
Loads, you bastard! Oh my gosh! Now we're playing Control. Full-on surrealism. Trump cards. Ah! Love the Ember references. What? Take control! I want the music to kick in anytime now. Louis in Wonderland. Absolutely.
Louis, hurry! He's coming!
What's happening?
I can sense him. He's here. He's trying to get inside me, Louis.
Ew.
William has completely lost his mind. He's getting ready to pull out all the stops. He's going to devour my mind, Louis. I'm not going to be able to stop him.
Louis, you are here. I sense your presence.
Dear.
What? But he can't even see me.
Congratulations, my son. You have succeeded in joining us.
This is
Louis.
weird.
Don't let him draw you in there. You are signing your death warrant if you decide to follow him. I won't be there to protect you.
It's over, my son. We have won.
We have won
A new
what?
order can be born.
Louis, I'm so weak.
Oh gosh, the wording on this.
I can feel him entering. I can no longer keep him out. He's coming.
Tell him Mortimer is here, or say nothing to him. I know. The language, the vocabulary choice was... So I think this is where I'm supposed to tell my hitchhiker to, do the thing. Hey, hitchhiker, do the thing.
Shank him, motherfucker.
Shank him. I know, right? Phrasing.
Are we not doing phrasing?
Say nothing to him, or tell him Mortimer is here. I'm gonna tell him Mortimer's here.
He's here.
I can. Can you see him?
He's here. He's coming closer to you.
Where? Louis. I don't want to just disappear. He's inside my mind. I can feel him crushing me.
He's just in front of you.
I'm so sorry, brother. There's nothing you can do to stop me now. You made your choice, and you have lost.
I was wrong about him from the very beginning. He's mad. He must be stopped. You can still do something, Louis.
Don't worry, son.
Father?
I am here. You can go in peace.
Father, I am sorry.
Don't be. You've been infallible right to the end. I am proud all those years watching you grow into who you are today.
But Father, I almost...
No. If your brother had not been so malicious, you would still be with us. I am here now. I am going to take care of him. Count on me to... Stop! All of you! Leave now!
Okay, so as far as I can tell, what's happened there is... Yes, touching father-son moment. Granddad took over Louis's body, comforted home, knowing he was not savable, that he was going to die. But now Granddad is in possession of my body and has knocked us all out of the ether. I'm hoping that revenge will be ours. That was kind of sweet. I actually kind of liked the end of it. The fact that Granddad tells Home he's proud of him, and he was infallible. And okay. I I just want Mortimer to die. Okay.
You're
I don't know how
acing
many
this.
chapters are left, but I think this may be the last chapter, and if so, I'm not stopping. We're gonna finish this. I want this done, and I want revenge!
I love how you become Invader Zim at times like this.
Well, I've become...
Revenge!
I've become impassioned. This has come a long way from innocently rifling through the post on the docks.
Yes, Wendy,
yes,
innocently.
Exactly.
Innocently.
Okay. Demon Granddad is doing okay. I'm liking him. Demon Dad needs a smackdown. All right. Here we go, folks. I'm hoping this may be the last chapter.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. And oh, by the way, those 3 books I managed to read while I was doing all of that. Yeah, see, this has gone to full now. So I can use occultism and manipulation for free. All right, we have 4 points left. Can I do anything with 4 points? Seven, 9, 7, 9, 6, 5. So if I put 4 points here, then... Alright. Do I have anything left to read? Quick while I'm having the ultimate...
Ultimate Showdown.
Can't read that because I've maxed it already. I'm missing 3 books. But I think I'm only missing 1 book because I think you start the game with a book based on your choice of Mind Maze. Dun 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 dun. So I've definitely mixed a book. But okay, start quest. All right. Here we go, everybody. Crush. Hold on. Brace yourselves. Here we go. Trait unlocked. Insane. Great, thanks. Why am I insane? The use of the logic skill costs 3 extra effort points. You have read Al-Azif! There is sand loss! Excellent! I approve. Well done. I'll have read... Okay. Good to know. So definitely read that book last, is what they're saying. Nice. I'ma stab you!
William,
Nice.
Calm down, Louis.
how dare you?
Louis?
Your own brother.
Father?
Gregory should have never
Father!
trusted you. I knew he shouldn't have come here.
No, not now.
It's pointless trying to run.
But he just did. Alright.
Pursue
Now I'm
them.
in the small salon. I think I'm still myself. Alright, we're gonna rifle the couch cushions one last time for old time's sake. Last call, couch cushions. Pony up. I don't know why they made us load this in and then we just didn't. Anyway. Right? I'm exactly with you, CZZ. I'm like, why? Go and confront Mortimer in the dining room. Oh, that's why. Let's go to the dining room. With its dramatic cliff.
Oh yes, of course.
There's something I'd like to understand before we go any further.
What is it that you'd like to know?
First, know that you are not responsible for your father's errors. However, you must answer for your own actions.
Uh-oh. I'd better tell him when he wants to know.
Tell me
Proof you're
your
innocent!
share of responsibility in all this.
I fell into a trap. Lie. No. I haven't done anything. That's nonsense. I voted for Holm at the conference. That's me professing my innocence. The fact that this costs so many points makes me think it's a correct decision. Do we know anything about his character? Has evil Overlord Daddy entered the board? Or the chat? No, well, he's definitely entered the chat. I voted for Holm at the conference is me lying. I'm trying to prove my innocence. You can't prove your innocence by lying. I haven't done anything is an evasion. I voted for Holm is an evasion. I saved Elizabeth is an evasion. If we're going to have to be 100% honest, then we're going to have to say, I fell into a trap, and we're going to have to rely on the fact that I have lots of drugs to help us make up for this. Whee!
Nothing at all. I was invited here to look for my mother, who had gone missing.
You mean your sister?
I didn't know that at the time. In any case, I didn't know anything about any of this. I'd never even met your two sons. And the more time went by, the more the trap closed around me.
But you've survived so far. You can be proud of that.
Excellent.
When you got wind of William's plans about the conference, did you tell Gregory?
See how it says lie yes or lie no? See how there's the answers are based on what it is my actions I've taken. Tell him what he wants to hear is no. I did tell Gregory when I figured out what William's plans were. And then I went back and told William that I told Gregory, but you know.
Yes, of course. As soon as we left the conference room.
You were right to do so.
Okay.
So then, what did you do to thwart William?
I protected my sisters. That didn't thwart William. I stole the lance to kill him. That's legit. And you. Diversion? I don't think that's going to work. He's going to be immune to everything. I did tamper with a letter to the Vatican. Because that will expose him. I think this is the right answer.
Just before you go any further.
Yeah.
Kaz, let me do this as quickly as possible. We were trapped inside Lord Mortimer's brain, successfully reassembled, not Lord Mortimer, the other guy.
Holm.
Who had poisoned Holm. We successfully reassembled Holm's memories, and in doing so awoke his father, who is
Holmes and Mortimer's father.
Holmes and Mortimer's father, who is now possessing us as we head to the final confrontation with Mortimer, which involves
Mortimer's
talking to
father,
us.
our grandfather, the guy we're talking to currently wearing our body with the very nice voice, I must say.
In fairness, yes.
He has a very lovely voice. I think I'm going to say I tampered with the letter to the Vatican because I did.
You did. Yeah, it's been a lot this morning, Cass.
Yeah, we're in endgame. I'm really hoping we're going to finish the game today.
When William asked me to enter Piaggi's mind in order to send a false letter to the Pope to discredit Gregory, I didn't do it. Without telling William, I wrote a very different letter instead.
I see. Congratulations.
Good.
You did dare to take a few risks. We're almost done here, Louis. Tell me, in your opinion, what should I do with William?
I know your rule.
Yeah, but I don't have enough points. I'm gonna have to take a. What's the thing that is your free choice? Your next choice is free. Carmelite water up. Okay. Forgive him. Do the things. No. I do know the rules, though, don't I? The rules are you can't kill family.
That's right.
So.
I know what he wants to hear.
According to the family rules, we're not allowed to kill a family member.
I congratulate you, Louis.
Yes!
You have understood. I believe you have earned a place in our family. I cannot wait to introduce you to the others. But first of all, William must pay for everything he has done. Let's go, now. It's time to get this over and done with.
That's why we're going to the dining room.
Plummet.
He's gonna get yeeted. Somebody's gonna take a flying leap.
Oh, imminent
Gregory
eatage.
should never have trusted you. I knew he shouldn't have come
Prepare
here.
for yotage.
You evil little cockroach.
No, Father. Wait.
It's over, my son. You've gone too far this time.
Oh, Father. By the way, I have a little surprise for you.
Now what have you done?
Let me introduce you to my new servants. You know, I have studied our talents closely, and as you see, they
Do
are...
you really think that mutilating your servants so that they can't hear is going to save you?
Well, I admit that was the idea.
You are pathetic. On your knees.
Ah, I can feel you
Oh boy.
entering.
We've
Your
got to
ego
stop
has
with that
always
wording.
been your weakness, my son. You are your worst enemy. When will you understand that no lock is impenetrable?
Folks, we're about to have a murder,
the only
just
one
so
who can
everybody's
master
prepared.
And
All
anybody
I
who's
need to
bothered by
do
falling or
is
high
master
places,
you.
Stop.
run.
No.
You gambled. You lost.
Look, Louis. Look at him.
You broke the most important of our family rules, William. The one that gives meaning to all the others. Thou shalt not kill. Never, ever kill a member of our family.
What's going to happen to him?
He will be buried alive. But don't worry about that. It is over. Everything that belonged to him is yours now. And I am proud to welcome you among us.
Thank you.
You deserve to join us, Louis. You have great potential and many things to learn. Come to me.
I'm coming.
God, stop it. Stop with the phrasing, folks. Is this get on the boat and piss off time? That was a strange ending.
I think you just beat it.
As Mortimer had planned,
here we go.
Napoleon Bonaparte sold Louisiana to the United States after purchasing it from Spain. Bonaparte continued his political and military ascension until he proclaimed himself emperor. He went on to invade a large part of Central Europe. The
Then ran
legend
into
of
Russia in the
Napoleon
winter.
persisted after his death, conferring on the emperor the role of Messiah for France. Remaining very popular, George Washington put an end to the various internal rebellions without violence and re-established trade agreements with Great Britain. Upon his death, he became a national hero and left an entire nation in a state of mourning.
That is correct.
On his return to Spain, Manuel Godoy proceeded to give Louisiana up to France. Later on, he became the target of the Crown Prince of Spain, Ferdinand VII. The latter gave no respite to his mother's lover, going as far as condemning him to exile. He confiscated all of Manuel's titles and possessions, as well as those of his mistress, Pepita. Pursued, they ended up living out their last years in France in poverty and anonymity. The influence von Wollner had over King Frederick William ironically ended up working against him. The sovereign thrust him into increasing repression until the end of his reign. Von Wollner became the object of the people's hatred, was therefore stripped of his titles and land by the new king, and died in poverty to general indifference in the Prussian countryside. The Duchess, through her close ties with the crown, made it possible for Great Britain to build closer links with the United States on both the diplomatic and commercial fronts. She became inseparable from Marchioness Cunningham, reputed for being the most influential mistress of King George IV of England, and whom she inducted into the Golden Order. His Eminence was obliged to justify himself on his return from the British Isles over the letter he had sent to His Holiness. Unable to say more about the superior dark forces that he had spoken of, his mental health was brought into question. He was consequently withdrawn from papal state power, and it became preferable to speak politely about a faraway retreat when referring to his anonymous confinement in an asylum of Rome.
Aw, poor Piaggi.
Sara de Richet stepped down from the Golden Order and undertook numerous excursions to Eurasia in search of her son. She reportedly lived out her last moments in a yurt on the way back from the Verkhoyansk mountain range. She died ranting and raving about needing a new body. On his return from Paris, Peyroux resigned from his posting as judge at the revolutionary courts. He withdrew to the south of France with his daughter until his death.
That's not a bad ending.
No
for him.
more was ever
that's right.
heard of Lord William Mortimer. His sudden disappearance was the subject of conversations in the European
From your
courts,
stupid dining room.
but only for a few months.
What about home?
He's dead.
Yeah, but no epitaph?
Yeah, Estelle, you could absolutely do the ending of Animal House to that.
I saw Lord Mortimer being imprisoned for eternity. Excellent. Problem with being imprisoned for eternity is that eternity is a very long time, and there are oh so very many young, ambitious archaeologists seeking tenure in the world. And there are also many bad remake movies. Oh.
Hey, hon?
I
It's done.
I think we finished it.
It's done.
Oh, right. Sadly, people think digging up old problems is a great way to get new tenure.
Do you want Plague? Because this is how you get Plague.
This was a very strange game. Okay, this was weird. This. You get the feeling that the first 3 chapters were written all together, and then the 4th and 5th chapters were...
Someone you came in and they were like, let's do demons!
or it was... The influence of success made them feel emboldened to take risks and or drugs. I don't know.
I now want to see their French Revolution but with
Christophe
robots game.
Live the Klein Live. Oh, maybe that is the name. I apologize. Live the Wah. No, there's a lot of Live the somethings going on. Maybe it's a common last name. I'm not sure.
I now want to see their French Revolution with automatons game even more.
French Revolution. Oh, that's right. They're doing a new one, aren't they? Gosh, I hope it was written all at the same time.
And Olivier de Rivière on music, which makes a ton of sense. De Rivière is an incredibly underrated game composer. He's done stuff like this, and also full-on chiptunes for Streets of Rage 4.
You love chiptunes, though.
Love Streets of Rage 4.
We did it! We finished it! Oh, thank goodness.
I hit you with my piano!
I guess that means we're going to have to start thinking about what to play next time.
Donut County.
Donut County is a good candidate, or maybe some sort of low-key, relaxing stream Switch games, which means I got to get the capture card working.
I will build a list, and I'll put it up on Twitter. The 4 things which have been playing on my mind as possibilities recently have been Donut County.
Donut County, yeah.
Which I know you haven't played.
I have not, but you have, and that would be fine.
We could do it in maybe one session.
I know, but gently, my love. I've kind of monopolized the Sunday morning game thing for months now. Maybe we should have you play something again?
Perhaps, yes. Oxenfree.
Oh, I have played Oxenfree. You have
I
not.
have not played Oxenfree.
I greatly enjoyed Oxenfree. That was very good.
If you wanted kind of gentle stream type stuff, No Man's Sky.
That might be relaxing. Choose a quest. No!
Shan't.
Shan't! Can't make me. But yeah, we'll come up with some possibilities. Maybe on Wednesday night we'll ask folks to present a list and see.
You see, I'm not offended by that, because I like watching Marguerite play too.
I know, but maybe something even... I don't know if there's any 2-player candidates. I mean, if we're going to start talking about this gaming on the Switch or maybe even the PC, then many possibilities present themselves. So we'll have to have a think about what we want to do next time.
We will.
Thank you very much for joining us. Haven is 2-player. What's Haven? Haven. Game.
Marguerite said she's diligently and in a logical sequence, and this is correct. Wendy is absolutely right. If you want an example of my problem solving in games, for those of you who haven't seen me play games before now, if you're familiar with, and I hate phrasing it this way, the now conceivably viewable as old movie Shaun of the Dead.
Oh, Haven looks lovely. And it's 2-player, you say?
Ooh.
Let's look into that.
Will
yes.
do.
Thank you.
There is a moment in Shaun of the Dead where the main characters are practicing impersonating zombies so they can move unimpeded through London. And it gets to Ed, Shaun's best friend, and he just goes, do it on the night. And that's pretty much my investigative technique when it comes to games.
We are on the opposite ends of this. You can fly and hold hands. It's quite cute. Oh! Let's definitely look into that.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, thank you very much for the recommendation, Ocean. We will look into that. Oh, I tried Haven and discovered what motion sickness feels like. Oh dear. Okay. All right. Maybe we'll take a look at its accessibility options about reducing motion sickness then. But I love the idea of a 2-player lovely narrative game. That would be really fun.
Yes, it would.
Excellent.
So yeah, we have a ton of options, all of which are good. And there will be something good to play which will not involve Mind's Jail next Sunday.
And then someday in the lovely far future, there will be a PS5, and then Alistair will take you all on a tour of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and it will be lovely.
DLC's out, apparently. The other man is in it.
It is, and so it makes sense that you might be able to bump into the island on the way.
Fuck's this? Oh, it's the other man. Oh, it's fine.
Aww.
Done pillaging.
Done pillaging, exactly. And if you have not seen the Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West gameplay...
I want to murder robotic dinosaurs with a bow and arrow, and I want to do it now.
I know, we all do. We all do. Fantastic.
They are actually using legitimate climate change models. One of the, I forget who it was, but one of the other games that's in development at the moment pulled a couple of stills from the HCD, should be HFW, actually, Forbidden West, now I think about it, demo, and went, yeah, we actually use this model for how much the oceans are going to rise. They're doing similar research to us.
Well, it makes sense, because, trust me, folks, I'm from the Bay Area. There are parts of it you can walk across the bay. It's not that deep. And it's also nowhere near that clear. The San Francisco Bay is an estuary. It is where a large river,
Silty
the Sacramento River, runs to the bay. And it's the water is nowhere near that clear. But yes, it made me homesick. I was like, that's the Transamerica Pyramid!
This will not mean terribly much to those of you who haven't played Horizon Zero Dawn. But my theory, based on that demo, is that basically all the really interesting, really compelling NPCs you run into across the course of HZD end up becoming people you can deploy places.
So it's the Assassin's Creed Bureau model.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to it. And then you have to go and rescue them all. Hooray!
I mean, I was on the edge of my seat through most of that, because the moment someone went, Aaron's in trouble, Marguerite will attest, I was like, my idiot son, don't harm my idiot son. Because Aaron is one of the first NPCs that you meet in the original game, and he's a nice boy who has a lot of feelings.
And you have his Funko Pop.
And I have his Funko Pop, and he's not bright.
Enjoy getting your second jab, Wendy. Congratulations.
Wendy, please be ready to rest for a couple of days.
Yeah.
We stared at a wall for 2 days. It was great.
Most people report being quite tired the next day, which is fine. Nice boy with feelings. Yes, that's very much your jam. Right, we will be back on Wednesday night for even more of
accents
with an emoji now on Nine Goblins. And I think that's all we've really got coming up. Staycation week, so we're doing stuff.
Full lid 5 o'clock Friday as usual.
Full lid 5 o'clock on Friday as usual, even during vacation week. Go us.
This week, unusually punchy. Got some fighty stuff this week.
Yes, literally some fighty stuff coming up this week. And, you can find all of us on the social medias because we live on the Twitters. And we hope you
CC
enjoyed.
and I are in discussion on horror and a suitable listing list at the
Excellent,
moment.
fantastic. I hope you all enjoyed the fantastic new emojis, and we will see you all on Wednesday.
Have a good one, everybody.
Have a good rest of your day, everybody. Bye-bye.